Good evening. Coming up tonight.
See why a USC professor is stepping down from his teaching duties.
Also, the COVID-19 case tracker has been updated both statewide and on campus today. Details on the number of cases in South Carolina coming soon.
Then it's costing more to drive to work. This is why state gas prices won't stop rising.
But first, the Biden administration just passed an extension on the Affordable Care Act. Here are the benefits you could get through the COVID relief law.
All of that and more tonight on SGTV Nightly News.
Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse studio, this is SGTV Nightly News.
Good evening, Carolina. I'm Callista Pushman.
And I'm Finn Carlin. Thanks for joining us tonight. Minutes ago, the Biden administration announced the extension of the Affordable Care Act. This will allow Americans to take advantage of benefits through the COVID relief law. This plan will drive down health care costs for millions of Americans. People can sign up on healthcare.gov.
USC theater professor Robert Richmond has stepped away from his positions after the publishing of an article from the state that exposes concerning behavior. This article includes reports of him sending texts to a student asking her to sleep with him, as well as asking female students to give lap dances during play auditions. According to an email co-signed by the Department of Theater and Dance Chair and the interim dean for the College of Arts and Sciences, the decision was made to help create a safe and respectful environment where students can fully embrace their educational experience. University spokesperson Jeff Stinsland confirmed that Richmond is still on the university's payroll.
Now for your statewide COVID case update. In South Carolina, DHEC reported 621 new positive cases, bringing the total to around 542,000. As cases have risen, unfortunately, so have new deaths, an increase in 20, bringing the total to about 9,027. Here on campus, the university's COVID-19 dashboard shows an increase of 24 positive cases, bringing the total to 88. This change reflects a percent positive increase of 0.15, showing a campus percent positive rate of 0.98. With the start of spring, the City of Columbia's Parks and Recreation Department announced some great news about the upcoming pool season. After being closed for nearly a year, pools and park buildings in Columbia will be reopening in May. All outdoor pools and splash pads will be opened on May 29th, while community and neighborhood centers will be reopening on May 2nd and 3rd. Mask wearing and social distancing will be required at these locations.
Before planning your next day trip to Charleston, you might want to take a look at your bank account. Around South Carolina, gas prices are rising by the week, up nearly 15 cents as of Monday. According to Gas Buddy, an online price checker for gas around the country, you could be paying up to $2.89 per gallon in the state. The national average is on the rise too, up around 10 cents in the last 7 days, as reported by the site. Gas Buddy's head of petroleum, Patrick Hahn, says that the jump is mainly the result of the extreme cold weather in Texas, but that the warm temperatures of the spring and early summer should slow the increase in gas prices. The Biden administration is under fire after Texas Democrat Henry Cuellar released photos of Southwest migrant facilities hosting people in questionable conditions. This comes after the government restricted media access of border facilities, stating the reason as coronavirus. The Biden administration has not yet provided any videos or pictures documenting housing for child migrants. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are calling on the government to allow journalists back in and for transparency on the situation.
Next up, the departure of a Carolina Panthers running back. Nick Kloss will give updates on all things sports. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. I'm hearing there's a number of things, many of them actually, happening in the world of sports. Let's check in with our sports anchor, Nick Kloss, to give us the details. Nick?
Thanks, Finn. As spring practice started for Gamecock football in the Shane Beamer era has officially begun, R.J. Roderick, Mo Kaba, Tonka Hemingway, and Jordan Birch all spoke to the media about their new coach's character and enthusiasm for his new team. All these players were recruited by Will Muschamp and had nothing but good things to say about their former head coach. As Kaba said, Muschamp was one of the greatest coaches he's ever been around. but the players said Beamer's style is just different. Beamer is very hands-on, high energy, and the sophomore Birch even said it is like he is trying to push the program forward. Hemingway even said that Beamer brings in good vibes and positivity into the locker room, and all 4 players commented on the trust that Beamer is bringing into the program. Now some news from the recruiting front for South Carolina baseball as the Gamecocks add local talent Evan Stone to the class of 2021. Stone currently attends Dutch Fork High School and is ranked as the #2 shortstop in this state and has potential to play outfield at the next level. He is now the 14th commit for the Gamecocks in the class of 2021. Stone said he has always wanted to be a Gamecock and being able to play baseball for them will be a dream come true. The Dutch Fork senior is currently hitting .438 this season with a home run and 2 RBIs in 5 games so far, and is looking to have a big senior season after missing both his sophomore and junior years with knee injuries. And now heading over to the NFL, former Panthers running back Mike Davis signed with the NFC South rival Atlanta Falcons over the weekend. Davis had a big season after starting running back Christian McCaffrey missed 13 games, and Davis started in 12 of those games, racking up just over 1,000 yards and a career-high 8 touchdowns. Davis also led all running backs in 22 forced missed tackles after receptions, and this is a return home for the 28-year-old Davis, who is from the Atlanta area and went to college here at USC. The Panthers running back room currently has McCaffrey, Rodney Smith, Reggie Bonifon, Trenton Cannon, and Darius Clark, who is out of Newberry College here in South Carolina. Now that's all we have for sports here tonight in South Carolina. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Braden. After the break, we know there's no more Bachelor Mondays, but the world is still spinning. Now we have some stuff that will make your jaw drop. Stick with us.
Welcome back, Carolina. Let's hit up reporters Sloan O'Cone and Peter Smith to see what's shaking in entertainment. Sloan?
Well, despite the shade Finn was throwing a second ago, I know last week we were upset that the Bachelor Mondays were over, but the drama is not. If you're looking to stalk a previous Bachelor, Matt James, you won't be scrolling for very long.
That's right, Sloan. James recently deleted all of his pictures on Instagram since his breakup with contestant Rachel Kirkconnell. James says that he wants to take a step back and start a fresh, new chapter of his life.
And I think that that's really nice in theory, but I feel like it shows a lot more growth when people can see where you've come from and where you're going on your past Instagram feed, but nonetheless, best for Matt, I guess.
I mean, we can only hope that he archived his pictures instead of deleting them.
Exactly.
Also, YouTube star David Dobrik's former assistant, Natalie Mariduena, is speaking out against sexual conduct allegations involving Dobrik. The allegations are made by a woman calling herself Hannah and claim that she and another Vlog Squad member had a filmed sexual encounter that has since been removed from YouTube.
Yes, Hannah says she was 20 at the time and couldn't consent because she was incapacitated by alcohol provided by the squad. Dobrik says that consent's super important to him and he wouldn't post videos without it, and he's always willing to take it down if somebody ever changed their mind.
Mariduena says she stands by and supports the victims.
I'm glad that she addressed the issue. I'm just looking forward to hear what Dobrik has to say about it next.
Absolutely. I think, a lot of people look up to them and appreciate their content, especially young, impressionable minds. So it's important that they're speaking out about it.
Exactly. And do you think you've got talent? Because Gamecock Entertainment is hosting Carolina's Got Talent competition. Students will be able to vote on who is the most talented Gamecock.
It'll be on Wednesday, March 24th from 8 to 10 p.m. in the Russell House Ballroom or over Zoom, and the tickets can be found on Garnet Gates.
I know that I have been caught on Carolina Calendar previously singing and dancing, so maybe I'll have to go and showcase some of those skills.
Sloan, I have a confession. I once set in an audition video to America's Got Talent. So, I didn't make it on that show. Maybe I have a chance with Carolina's Got Talent. We'll see.
I have to know, what did you do?
I sang She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5 in my bed.
Can you give us a taste?
We're gonna save that for behind the scenes, maybe another time. You guys might catch me on another day.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight. Back to you two.
Thank you, Peter and Sloan. Coming up, Bryce Glenn has your 5-day forecast. Rain or shine, he'll tell you after the break.
Welcome back to your weekly forecast. We're going to start off with our weather headlines. To begin with, we have a chance of showers tomorrow. Highs near 81 on Thursday. That rain will show back up on Friday and continue throughout the weekend. Today in South Carolina, we had a fairly warm day. Up in the upstate, a little bit cooler. 67 in Greenville, 66 in Rock Hill, and 68 in Greenwood. Down in Florence, we were at 67. Here at home in Columbia, we hit 69 degrees, 71 in Aiken at the highest in the state. Sumter, we were at 66, 69 in Orangeburg, along the coast, a tad cooler at Myrtle Beach in Myrtle Beach at 67, 69 in Charleston, and 67 as well in Hilton Head. Right now in Columbia, we are sitting at a comfortable 64 degrees outside with a northeast wind of 6 miles per hour, humidity at 63%, so not too wet out there, mostly cloudy, currently at a 7:19 p.m. and our sunset is at 7:38. 4-hour week ahead of us. Wednesday, tomorrow, like I was saying, rainy at 73 degrees, still fairly cool out there. However, a little bit more warmer temperatures showing up on Thursday, warm and cloudy at 81. Same idea Friday, 81 degrees. Some more showers should show up though. 81 again, or 80 degrees on Saturday, more rain. 79 on Sunday, still some possible showers. And then Monday, that rain will come back, or that rain will go away. The sun will come back out at 69 degrees. We'll be right back.
And finally, for tonight's edition of Carolina Canines on National Puppy Day, features Yoda, sent in from our very own Chelsea Vines. Yoda is a cockapoo from here in the Columbia area. He is 11 months. He loves to dig holes and receive endless belly rubs. Make sure you follow Yoda on Instagram at Yoda-the-poo. The cone.
I know, the cone. I was actually watching the movie Up, the Pixar movie, earlier today. They call it the cone of shame, but here at SGTV, we're turning that into the cone of fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with a dog that cute.
Mm-hmm. And I know that you're watching. Yoda, you look so dapper. I just want you to know. Well, anyway, that's all we have for tonight's edition of SGTV Nightly News.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SGTV of USC. To keep up with everything you need to know locally and on campus, be sure to also visit us online at sgtvonline.com. For SGTV Nightly News, I'm Callista Pushman.
And I'm Finn Carlin. From all of us here at SGTV, have a great night, Carolina, forever to be.